Welcome, dear listeners. Today I am gonna tell you a film named Fright Night without spoilers. This film is horror comedian and remake of 1985 film. So let's start and take comfortable sit. The story begins at night in a house in Vegas. The house is located on the outskirts of the city. The show of the famous vampire hunter Peter Vincent is being shown on TV. Then a boy jumped out of the bedroom. A monster attacked this house. The boy was scared and ran to the second floor immediately. On the second floor, he saw that his family members were murdered. He went under the bed to hide and started looking for a gun under the bed. The trigger of the gun was locked, so he took the key out of his father's pocket. But at this time, the monster has already entered the room. The boy couldn't do anything. So monster killed him too. In the next scene, the main character Charlie is coming home on his broken motorcycle. Seeing a neighbor named Doris on the road, he offered to help. In front of the house, Charlie's mother is watching them. But Doris refuses his help. Charlie looks at the writing on her ass. And Charlie's mom complains that the new neighbor has put in large containers in the middle of the yard. But Charlie said don't pay much attention to it. At this time, Charlie's friends came to pick up him to school. At school, Charlie's friends were discussing how he glued that cool girl. One of his friend, Adam, didn't come to school. His other friend Ted is worried about him, and after school he asks to check his home. But Charlie does not want to go. So if he does not help, then Ted says that he will show Charlie's embarrassing video to everyone. Then Charlie agreed to go. After returning from school, Charlie saw that his mother was talking to new neighbor. Then his mother introduced the neighbor. His name is Jerry. And Jerry promised to remove containers from the yard until morning. After that, Charlie arrives at Adam's house, but it's too late. They entered through the dog door. There was no one in the house. Ted said that everyone who went missing was the work of a vampire. And he said that Charlie's new neighbor is the vampire. And Ted has all evidence in his computer. Charlie says it's complete nonsense. They got into a fight over Charlie's new cool friends. Charlie no longer wants to be friends with loser Ted. Disappointed in Charlie, Ted is going to his home. But one of Charlie's cool friends unexpectedly pushed him. Ted ran away from him through the neighbor's yard. But suddenly he met Jerry. Ted broke into a random house to escape. He thought that Jerry can't come in without invitation. Jerry said if there are no owners in the house, then the invitation is not needed. He ran to the second floor and jumped out of the bathroom window. And he a little hurt his leg. But Jerry was waiting for him in the yard. Ted can't run away anymore. He slowly bit him and drowned him in the pool. Next day, Charlie saw that Ed didn't come to school, so he decided to visit his home after school. When he came, Ed's parents said that he went away early morning. Charlie asked if he could take his subjects from Ed's room. Entering the room, he started checking Ed's drawings in his diary. On the computer, he saw Peter Vincent's book about vampires. Then he saw a file with videos where his new neighbor Jerry walks around the yard, but his shadow is not there. And when he gets out of the car, you can't see him. He saw that Jerry is only active at night. He was horrified by the records. Then he came home at night, but suddenly he saw Jerry. Jerry invited a girlfriend to his home, so he urgently needed a beer. He promised that he will return the debt. But Charlie didn't invite Jerry inside, so he couldn't get in. He accidentally broke the bottle. Jerry wanted to help, but Charlie refused his help. When he held out the beer, Jerry couldn't take it because his hand would get in inside. Then Charlie confirmed all his suspicions. Jerry thanked him and left worried. Charlie was with his girlfriend and was watching Jerry's house thinking about all his thoughts. And his girlfriend wanted to have with him, you know what? But he heard a familiar voice. It was Doris, his girl neighbor came. Jerry looked at him and Charlie scared. He had a conflict with his girlfriend Emmy. She said he acts like a child and doesn't want a serious relationship with her. And she left him. After that, Charlie fell asleep. While he was sleeping, he heard a girl scream. He immediately called the police. But when the cops came, Jerry explained that it was misunderstanding. After cops went, he went somewhere too. Charlie takes the opportunity to break into Jerry's house to investigate the situation. Charlie went up to the second floor and photographed all the evidence. But then Jerry returns. Charlie gets into the wardrobe to hide. But he found a secret door to the rooms. In one of the rooms, he sees that Doris locked up. He tries to help her, but just then Jerry was walking in. He hid in another room. Then Jerry drank some blood of Doris. Before leaving, Jerry noticed something, but he left. After opening the door, they were going to escape. Then they slowly went to downstairs. They wanted to leave the house quietly without being caught. Jerry was watching them the whole time, but he let them to go. They left the house, but Doris burned out in the sun. It was too late. She was turned into vampire. After what happened, he was in shock. He told his mom not to talk with Jerry and always lock the door. He searched Peter Vincent's studio address from Google. He wanted to know everything about vampires from him. He goes into the studio like a reporter. Peter Vincent was filming a scene. Then Charlie introduced himself as a reporter writing myth about vampires. Vincent's servant invited Charlie to his apartment and showed his whole museum. Then Charlie told Vincent the whole truth about what happened to him. He wanted to know how to kill a vampire. He showed him all the evidence. But they didn't believe him and they kicked him out. Then he decided to do it alone. After returning home, he hangs crosses all over his room. All this time his friends were watching him. But suddenly Jerry came and turned them into vampires. Charlie's mom came into the room and asked what he was doing. Then her girlfriend came to reconcile with him. At that time Jerry knocked the door. Jerry said that Charlie broke into his house and he wants to discuss this, or he calls police. But they didn't let him to get in. After that, Jerry took a shovel and went to their backyard. He started to digging. They were thinking what he was doing. Then he took out a gas pipe which is connected to the house and he burns it. The house was explode. Jerry wanted to lure them out. They immediately got into the car and left the house. Jerry threw a bike right at the car. But no one was hurt in the car. Jerry continued to chase in the car and got ahead of them. Charlie told his mother to drive over him. She did it. But Jerry got under the car. He pulled out his hand and hit the car brake. The car crashes with another car. Jerry crawls out from under the car and shows his true himself. He kills random driver who has crashed with them. Charlie told them to run away. Then he tries to banish him with a cross. But he doesn't have enough faith. Jerry threw him to the car. Then Charlie's mother hit Jerry with wooden stake. They got in crash car and drove over him. At that time Peter Vincent was chilling out in his luxury apartment. He accidentally saw Charlie's evidences and compared with his own. Charlie's mother got hit on the head and was in hospital. Immediately came a call from Peter. He invited to his home. He wanted to help them. He said that vampires live with clan and it's impossible to kill them without army. Suddenly came a delivery from eBay. But it was Ed, Charlie's old friend. He called to Jerry to say that he can come in. Peter took a metal stake in his hand. But he ran to his bunker. When he closed the door, he cut off Ed's hand. All exits were closed and they decided to hide in the Museum of Weapons. At this time, Jerry came and killed the guard. Ed was looking for them and he attacked Charles. Emmy ran for the silver bullet but Jerry came. She fired but had no effect. Bullet was for werewolves. Then Emmy splashed him holy water in the face. After long fighting with Ed, Charlie hit his heart with wooden stake and killed him. Then they went down to the first floor of the building and ended up in a nightclub. Jerry followed them and saw them at the club. They got lost in the crowd. He grabbed her. At the same moment he bites her and he takes her with himself. Peter was packing his things in a suitcase to leave this place. Then Charlie came and said that Jerry took her. He decided to save her. Charlie needs Peter's help, but he refuses to help. Peter told that his parents were killed by a vampire. Before leaving he gave him a weapon that can kill vampires. After that he goes to supermarket and buys everything for hunting. He came to Jerry's house armed in crash car. He came in house and started to breaking windows. He let in a little light to illuminate the house. After searching the second floor, he saw Peter. He changed his mind and was ready to help Charlie. They found a hatch that leads to an underground entrance. After going underground, they saw a whole underground tunnel, but Jerry was hanging on the ceiling and threw Peter out and locked Charlie in the room. Amy was in the room and she was glad to see that Charlie came to save her. But not good for Peter. Jerry woke up his sleeping clan. They were hungry and they attacked him. Amy was out of her mind. She wanted to turn him into a vampire and live with him forever, but Charlie hit her with a stake and purposely missed. He saw that they were attacking Peter and he lit up the room with a shotgun, but they managed to bite him. Then he saw his cool friend Mark. They couldn't touch them. But it was very late. The sun was going down soon and Peter was turning into a vampire. Then he came up with a crazy and dangerous plan. He set himself on fire and grabbed Jerry with his warm hugs. They both were burning. Jerry tried his best to escape, but Charlie wouldn't let him to do. Then Peter handed the holy stake to Charlie. Charlie didn't miss and hit it right in the heart. He freed everyone from the curse. Charlie was lying. They tried to wake him up and he was alive. They were very happy to see him alive. From happiness, Peter kissed him. Everyone was shocked that Charlie was Superman. In the next scene, they were going to do hard work together, but suddenly Peter came to help them. They kicked him out and continued to do it alone. Then the movie ends. Thanks for watching our channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like video and turn on the bell.